What is up everyone, it is Sacred Saiyan here, welcoming you back to another video. Today, we're going to be doing the 7th episode of the series, What If Goku Remembered the Saiyans? If you end up liking today's video, then please consider subscribing. It is free, and you can always unsubscribe later. Also, if you want to join my Discord server, then there is a link to that in the description of the video. You can talk to me and my community, grind for rolls, hang out, and if you put your art on the art text channel and 10 people react to a star, it will get featured at the end of a video. Also, if you want to support me and the channel, then you can become a channel member. There's a link in the description of the video to become one. There are multiple tiers, and each of them give you more and more perks. If you guys enjoy this part and want to see another parts of this series, then get this video to 500 likes. And with all of that out of the way, let's get into the 7th episode of What If Goku Remembered the Saiyans? A drop of sweat rolls down Goku's face, dropping out of Primal Super Saiyan because of his inexperience with the transformation. The cameraman then repeats his question, asking who he is. Goku closes his eyes, taking a deep breath, and he then says, "My name is Son Goku, and I'm the one who has saved this planet a number of times. The Red Ribbon Army, King Piccolo, the Saiyans, I was the one who put a stop to them all." And that was the sentence which made Goku and his family the most famous people on the planet. Even Hercule, who had won the previous World Martial Arts tournament, was completely shunned. Being the World Martial Arts champion wasn't special, Goku won that tournament before as well, and if he competed again, he would undoubtedly win. Though, Mr. Satan did still have some supporters, and they believed Mr. Satan was stronger than Goku, petitioning for Goku to compete in the next World Martial Arts tournament so Mr. Satan can prove he's the strongest. Hercule being terrified of this because he knows if he was to actually face Goku, his few supporters would really see what a fraud he is. However, Hercule doesn't show this, and he fakes his confidence that he could beat Goku, also petitioning for Goku to compete simply because Hercule doesn't believe Goku ever would. However, many years later, Goku finally does. The press was never able to find Goku's home in Mount Paozu, meaning him and his family were able to live peacefully for a long time. However, with Gohan going to public school, it was very difficult for him to avoid the press. But luckily, since he doesn't have to hide his abilities, he can easily just fly over them. For the first time in years, the world sees their saviour Goku once again entering the World Martial Arts Tournament, along with the other Z fighters as they all want to test their power. So the same people as normal join the World Martial Arts Tournament. Other than Android 18, who doesn't exist in this timeline. Gohan still trained for Del a bit before the tournament, and their relationship remains the same, even though Mr. Satan resents Goku for stealing his fame and glory. The fights up until Gohan vs Kibito remain the same, other than Goten actually beating Trunks in the Kids division because he is stronger because he trained with Goku. Gohan still has Super Saiyan 2 because he accessed it during the time skip, and he did keep up with his training thanks to his father remaining alive, which means he is a bit stronger than his canon self. However, not strong enough to break out of Supreme Kai's telekinesis. They swap a bit and Yami still steal Gohan's energy, and then proceed to return to their master Bobby with the stolen energy. The same group as normal follow the Martian servants. The crowd at the World Martial Arts Tournament cheering Goku on as he flies away to undoubtedly save them once again. The events of Bobby's ship remain the same, however since Goku never died, Vegeta never lets Bobby control him and become a Martian. He's been able to fight Goku on multiple occasions, and he even attained Primal Super Saiyan much like Goku, so he is satisfied with his own power. And since Gohan is stronger, this means Gohan defeats Dabura. However, because Gohan was strong to begin with, him finishing off Dabura gives just enough energy for Boo to be unleashed. Bobbly laughs as the pink creature known as Majin Buu exits the egg he was sealed in. Bobbly then commanding Boo to attack the Saiyans and the Supreme Kai, and Boo deciding to do so only because he thinks it will be fun. He doesn't really care that he was commanded to do so. Boo rushes at Vegeta first, Vegeta transforming into Primal Super Saiyan and catching a punch from Boo, then punching the Majin away and firing a big bang attack at the pink monster, seemingly killing Boo, only for him to regenerate seconds later. Goku and Vegeta look at each other, Goku now being in Primal Super Saiyan, as they both jump back and begin to power up beam attacks. Gohan in Super Saiyan 2 then jumps in to fight Boo, surprising even Goku as he shouts Kaioken, and he begins to use a flurry of attacks in order to distract the Majin from Goku and Vegeta. Gohan never had a need to use it, but when he was on King Kai's planet, he did learn the Kaioken, and now he's using it to fight Buu, even if it will destroy his body. And luckily, Gohan's distraction works thanks to Buu's short attention span, and he begins to take on Gohan, but Bobley shouts for Buu to not lose his focus. Kill the Supreme Kai and those other 2 Saiyans. Buu doesn't like being told what to do though, so he proceeds to fire a singular ki blast at Bobley, which kills the wizard instantly. Buu then continues to fight Gohan. Gohan overpowering Buu and not only dealing a lot of damage, but he's also able to dodge a lot of Buu's attacks, which greatly aggravates Immersion, and eventually, Gohan kicks Buu into the ground. Jumping back, as Goku, still charging his attack, would quickly shout for Supreme Kai to paralyze Buu. The Supreme Kai doing so, although he knows he will only be able to do it for a second or 2. But this is when Gohan stands behind the Supreme Kai, being in base form, and putting his hand on his back, and pouring all of his energy into the Supreme Kai, which allows him to hold Buu there for much longer. Goku and Vegeta finally fire their attacks. Goku with a ×10 Kamehameha, and Vegeta with a Gamma Burst Flash. The 2 beams combining into a ×10 Gamma Kamehameha, and they hit Buu head on, the Martian screaming as he is atomized by the attack. There's nothing remaining for him to regenerate from. Goku and Vegeta revert to their base form, heavily exhausted as the 2 look to Gohan and Supreme Kai and smile. Goku and Vegeta then looking up as they see a helicopter which has yet again filmed their battle. Vegeta laughs, saying it seems they had an audience, but Goku seriously states that they endangered themselves by coming here. They could have died if we didn't defeat Buu, or if Buu just randomly attacked them while we were charging our attacks. Vegeta knows this, but he tells Goku that he isn't the one that needs to be told that. Everyone then heads back to the World Martial Arts Tournament, the crowd cheering as they see their saviour Goku and his friends. However, Goku grabs a microphone and tells everyone to quiet down. He then goes on to say that his life is a dangerous one. Trying to follow him around, film his battles, that could cause innocent people to die. And he doesn't want that. He also doesn't want fame. He just wants his family to enjoy a peaceful and quiet life. Now, he wants to finish this tournament, and then he wants everyone to leave his family alone. The tone has now become somber. However, most of the people in the crowd understand Goku's thought process, and they respect that. There are still the majority who still will not listen to Goku, but at least there are less people now. The World Martial Arts Tournament continues, Goku eventually winning since he barely pulls a win over Vegeta, and he is able to beat Gohan because he is extremely exhausted from using Super Saiyan 2 Kaioken. So the tournament has now come to an end, and all of the Z fighters say goodbye to each other as they start heading off. But Supreme Kai quickly stops Gohan, Vegeta and Goku, then offering one of them to come to his world and train under him. But while Goku and Vegeta decline, Gohan would actually accept this. Only on weekends though, Supreme Kai would say that is fine, and he will find Gohan when he is ready. But before the Supreme Kai then teleports away, Goku asks him for a quick favour. The Supreme Kai obviously accepting this, so they just help destroy Majin Buu. So Goku asks the Supreme Kai to bring him to New Namek. New Namek being made after King Cold and Cooler had previously destroyed the old Namek. Supreme Kai would accept this request, telling Goku to hold on as him and Goku then Kai to Namek. All of the Namekians welcome Goku, as he asks them for the Dragon Balls, and the Namekians obviously allow Goku to retrieve them, and after he does, he summons Porunga, seeing the dragon for the first time in years. Porunga tells Goku to state his wishes, and he wishes for Bardock, Gine and Raditz to all be revived and teleported to his current location. And that is where we're going to end off this part. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, then make sure to like, comment and please do subscribe. It is quick and easy to do. Also, I want to give a huge thank you to Neo Whitcomb, Jeff the Killer, Alpha What Ifs, Yeti Myth, XRR and Frederick Frankenstein for becoming channel members. If you want to be shouted out at the end of a video and get other perks like the channel members here, then there is a link in the description down below to become a channel member. It greatly supports me and it helps me immensely. With all of that out of the way, hope to see you all in the next episode of What If Goku Remembered the Saiyans?